everybody, and welcome to Springfield's historic Symphony Hall. It's great to see so many kids in the crowd today. Not normal for us to see so many kids in the crowd, so it's really fun to see that. Appreciate you all coming out. My name is Ed Kabashik Jr. I serve as the president of the Springfield Public Forum Board of Directors. And today's event is really, as we welcome Lego master builder Dan Steininger, is really the beginning of an exciting new chapter for us here at the Public Forum, because it's our first ever spring speaker series. It kicks that off. So real exciting for us on the board. We've been talking about it for a long time, and it's very gratifying for me to be able to deliver on that promise and for the board to be able to deliver on that promise. So appreciate you all coming out and supporting us here today. Want everybody to know that the second leg of our spring series is going to happen April 25th at 6 p.m. when we welcome Shabana Basij Rasik, who is a co-founder of the School of Leadership Afghanistan and is part of the forum's Women Who Changed the World series. I'm really excited to bring Shabana to Springfield as well, and we're looking forward to that. So again, that's April 25th at 6 p.m. We hope to see you all there. Today's LEGO program is sponsored by the Community Foundation of Western Massachusetts. For those who don't know, the Public Forum Speaker Series is always and always will be free. We're now in our 83rd year. All of our Speaker Series talks are free and open to the public. It's an important part of our mission, and we've been part of the fabric of the Springfield cultural community since 1935, something we're very proud of. I'm so excited about today's family-friendly program. As I mentioned, we're welcoming LEGO master builder Dan Steininger to the stage. Talk about a cool job, right? I don't know how many folks, when we're playing with Legos as kids and frankly as adults, thought there was a job doing this, but Dan figured that out, and he's lived that life for a long time. So I'm jealous, but I'm also curious. What a master builder actually does. So we all get to see that today. Mr. Steininger spent the past 24 years working his dream job. We should all be so lucky. And building with Lego bricks. He was one of only 8 Lego master model builders in the world. Only 8 in the entire world, employed by the Lego company. And we have the pleasure of having him here today. Dan has built thousands of Lego creations over the years, traveled throughout the world, celebrating his love of Lego with over 1 million children and adults. We hope everyone here has arrived curious, and we hope you will all leave inspired. Please join me in welcoming Dan Steininger to the stage.
Thank you for having me here. Thank Ed and for the Springfield Public Forum. My first slide here, if we can bring that up. I'm going to start you off with a short story. Some of you have heard this story before. It's about a writer who lived on the edge of the ocean, and every morning he would get up, make his coffee, and he'd go for a walk on the beach and get inspired, and then he'd go back and write. Well, one night it was just really stormy. It was just windy, and the waves were crashing up against the beach and the rocks, even his house and everything. And he was wondering what he was going to see. So when the morning came around, and so he made his coffee and he went for a walk on the beach. And when he got to the beach, he couldn't believe what he saw. There were thousands of starfish that had been the wind and the waves had just pushed up onto the beach. Now, the sun was coming out, and so a lot of those starfish were not making it back into the ocean. And he's walking down the beach, a ways down there, he sees a little girl who's picking up the starfish and gently tossing them back into the ocean. And he chuckles to himself, and then he continues to walk down there, and he sees her and says, there's just too many starfish. You're not going to be able to make a difference. And that little girl picks up another starfish and tosses it into the ocean and says, I think I made a difference for him. So please remember this story, because there's this one at the beginning, and then there's going to be one at the end. So just remember making a difference in somebody else. And so there's a starfish right here. As you know, yes, Spent 24 years as a master builder for the Lego company. How sweet is that, huh? How many would like to have that job? Oh, yeah, Ugachukka, some adults, that's right. What a sweet job. But I've had some other jobs, too. This was back in the 80s. I met my wife out in California, and my wife Jan, and I was on a TV show called 9 to 5. There was a movie 9 to 5, and there's a TV. By the way, I'm none of those three ladies. And then this is what I look like. Yeah, Ugachuk, huh? That was back in 1983. And the show aired that I was on. It was a recurring role. I played the boyfriend of Dora Lee, I think, Dolly Parton role, and love interest Hank. But the years, as you can tell, the years have not been kind to me. Right over, and this is another. For 25 years, I was a professional clown. And that is over there. That's my grandson Chase in here somewhere. He's around here somewhere. He's here today. Chase when he was pretty young there, and at least I found it funny. We're both wearing bibs. And here's what you came to. Oh, this is not me. Does anybody know who that is? What? Say it real loud. Emmett. Right? And what movie is that from? The Lego movie. And everything is awesome, right? Come on, everything is awesome. That's right. Everything. They're singing it. They're singing it very good. So that's right. So that movie was a CGI movie. So that was animated. But the last 10 minutes of that movie was live action. And so this is a shot from that movie, the live action. So that's Will Ferrell, and Jaden Sand plays his son. And all those buildings that you see in the background there, all these buildings that you see all over here, we built those in Enfield, Connecticut. And right down the road, right off of 91, we built those buildings in Enfield, Connecticut. So those were on display. It took us, I don't know, about a month and a half to build all those buildings. And then one of the other master builders, Paul Shawn, went to Los Angeles. In 3 weeks, he was on the set. 3 weeks on the set to shoot that 10-minute segment. So if you thought I was slow, that's really slow. Oh, wait, you have to put a cat in, right? How many can stick out their tongue and touch your nose? Come on, kids, stick out your tongue and touch your nose. Let's see you do it. Oh, Mom got it right there. That's right. Mom was all over that. That's right. But this is actually me. I know that because I'm pointing on my hat. So when I was young, I used to put my name in my underwear and my clothes, but now I get it on my hat. So what's a master builder? So first thing is what we do not. We do not design the set. The sets are all designed in Denmark, which is the motherland, the home of Lego, and which is way on the other side of Chicopee. Okay, and so this is a really cool set there. That's the new Millennium Falcon that's been out for a little while. Really cool set. I think around 7,000 pieces. But the master builders, those are called set designers, and they all work in Denmark. What master builders do is design and build large sculptures or models out of Lego. And who's that guy right there? Can you see him? Indiana Jones, of course, it says it so you can read. Okay, big deal. Yes, that's right. A lot of people think we look a lot alike. Okay, not a lot of people. This right here, the Hulk. A lot of people think I posed for that. That is about almost 7 feet tall. So that is about this tall. Over 300 hours to build that model right there. 300 hours. Kind of cool. Here's C-3PO, and is that Captain Rex? I think it's Captain Rex. Does that sound like Captain Rex? Good. I'm glad you came here. All the adults really know, but they don't want to say. And here's another model right here. Oh, wait, that's she's having a bad breakfast day, I think. She got a little, she got some fried eggs on there, but it is a model, but not one that I. Here we go. This is down in Rio 2 years ago, 2016. We assembled and put together a model for the Olympics down in Rio. So I got to go down to the Olympics for Rio, and that's a Christ the Redeemer on top of a mountain there. Here's a better view right over here. And so you can see they built a building with glass walls just for that model. So that was built right there. There were over 2,500 minifigures I ordered for this model. This was my project right there. And almost 1 million Lego pieces in there. And it's 5 meters by 6 meters, which is about 17 feet by 19 feet. And I was down there with this other guy. That is my son, Chris. He's also a master builder. So he's working for Lego. My daughter also, we were trying to take over the company. So my daughter also, isn't that? I wish I had, I just missed out. And so my daughter also works for the company too. And so we were down in Rio. We got to go to the opening ceremonies, which I never thought in my life. So Lego enabled me to do that, which was fast. There's actually inside, this one here, you can see Lego. This is inside the headquarters down in Enfield. We had that. What was that? Come on, kids. Lightning McQueen. There you go, right there. And this one's kind of neat. Iron Man. Ask your grandparents about that song. Right there. The reason I had this in here is because right below his light, he got damaged in his chest section right there. So I took chisels, pliers, saw, drills, and cut away that whole section and rebuilt it and put it in there, and you would never know from looking at it that it was damaged. And that's when my wife was so proud to say that she was married to a plastic surgeon. I know, it's a long way to go for a bad joke, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Now, how do we build the models? I need a volunteer. Let me see. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for a young lady right here. Come on right up here. Come on, yes. Come on right up. Here's the stairs right over here. Right up there. Come on right up those stairs. There you go. Come on right over here. You're not shy, are you? No, you wouldn't have had your hand up. That's right. Come on right in the front. Right over the trap door right over here. There you go. And what's your name? Lauren. Everybody say hi to Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Is that your brother? No? So, Lauren, let's say we're at Lego and they say that they, have anybody heard of Lego Friends? Lego Friends. It's doing, you, give me a high. Very good. So, Lauren has heard of Lego Friends. So, let's say the brand manager for Lego Friends says, we got Toy Fair, it's coming up in New York City, and we have a new Friends character, and her name is Lauren, okay? And she looks just like this girl right here. She's got a brown shirt on, beautiful dirty blonde hair, and some leggings and some cool-looking sneakers. And so in Maya, we'll design her, make her the same height and everything. It's a 3D image, and we show that to them, make sure they're happy with it, agree on a budget, and then from that Maya program, which is available to the public, we import that 3D image of Lauren into a program called Lego Brick Builder. And that changes that 3D image all into little one-by-one Lego pieces. And so we have 2 monitors at our desk. We'll have one monitor that has Lauren on it, and we can spin her around, turn her upside down, all around like this. Then we'll have another monitor that has just a layer by layer, almost like a CAT scan, just a layer, just shows us a layer by layer. And it also has in there the steel that was in, because I need you to strike a pose. Can you strike a pose? A dynamic pose. Give me a dynamic pose, Lauren. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Let's give it up. That's a nice pose right there. Right over there. So, we'd have steel that would run up through her legs, okay? Because people have skeletons on the inside. So do the Lego models. They have steel on the inside. It would run up right through her legs. And one, because this arm is not to attach to the body, we might go like this or something like that. But I like it the way you've got it right there. So we'd run steel down through the arm, and we have that there. And then we have steel that goes up to this other arm, and the steel that goes up through her head. Because where's mom or dad? Where's mom or dad? Raise your hand. Mom, dad. You don't want anybody to take her head off, right? No. So, and then it depends. Is that what he said? And so we'll start at the bottom, and that shows us all the colors that we have to have. You're not getting tired, are you? No, good. And so, and we glue each and every piece one at a time as we put them on. One piece at a time. Each and every piece gets handled. We start down our feet. We're working up, and the glue that we use is actually a solvent. It melts the plastic. So it's not really a glue at all. It actually melts the plastic, so it creates a plastic weld, almost like a steel weld. And then we go all the way up. We change colors and up like this, and then the steel runs up to our head. We go, and then we don't put the top on. We build the top of the head separate, and there's a big nut at the top, right, to keep anybody from taking their head off in case it's got into a crate or something like that. Then we take a big wrench, tighten that down, and then we take a big hammer and that removable section, we'll put that, and we'll boom, 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 put that down, and nobody knows there's little secret areas on these models where you are able to get at the steel. And so those are removable sections. Let's give Lauren a nice round of applause. Give me a high five, girl. Come on, right down over here. This next one, I'm going to show this right here. This is a 2x4. A 2x4 I used to think was a piece of wood before I started working for the Lego company. That's 2 studs by 4 studs. It's called a 2x4 Lego brick. Plates are the skinny ones, bricks are the bigger ones. Obviously, Duplo are the biggest ones. You can't shove them up your nose and you can't swallow them, right? The Duplo. And so this is a 4 times version of this right here. So this is all made of the little ones right here, but when I did events for the Lego company, the kids and adults would come and build one of these or several of these, and I replace every little brick in the prototype. So Darth Maul up here is made of the little ones. Let's see if I can take one off right here. See, it's made of little ones. So when I build the big version of Darth Maul, I use the big ones that the kids in the public come to make when they make these. So here we go. This next slide is coming up. Ken, are you back there? Here we go. There's an old guy on stage. Oh. There I am. There I am. So this is, you can guess where I was. I was up in Canada. Yeah, and the flag now, you can see just barely down here. That's my prototype. Instead of this right here, I was building this flag right here up in Canada. And so I must have been very excited that it was done. And this is a better example. So you can see the prototype is right there. That's 2 feet tall, that little one right there. So I'm copying that. All I'm doing is copying that, replacing every little brick with the big bricks at the public things, okay? And so I only have like the hat to do over here, and the rest of the sword there. And I don't know. That is just a strange face. That is, I must have had for lunch that day. I'm not sure what that is. And so that's a 4 times build. Here I am. This is down in Sydney, Australia, where I built Darth Vader there. That's right. So that's a 3-foot prototype. You can just barely see over here. So 4 times 3 is 12. So he's 12 feet tall there, and I'm catching flies. And then over here is Yoda. He's 8 feet tall. Yoda's 8 feet tall. So this is I've done a lot of these. I've done a lot of these events over the years, and oftentimes in front of a lot of people too. So here I am. This is at a building event over here. And this is at a Kids Fest. I don't know if any of you have been to a Kids Fest. We've been down in Hartford. They've been down in Hartford. Oh, you were at the one? Yes. This is a Kids Fest group here. This is astoundingly great hat. That's the only reason I put this in here. Here I am. This is kind of interesting. So we were down in Atlanta. My son and I did an event down in Atlanta, and we got interviewed by CNN. So sometimes it's the people there, and sometimes it's the people in the audience of television. And we did this interview, and it was about 3.5 minutes for TV. That's a long interview, okay, for news. And then we were in the airport on Monday, flying back to Hartford, and we're in the airport, and my son says, "Hey, we're on television." And I look over, there's a monitor, and there we are on television. So I walk by the monitor. I'm like, waiting for somebody to recognize me. Nobody's thinking I'm standing right next to myself on television. Nobody recognized me. My heart was broken. There we are down in, this is in Melbourne, Australia, right here. We built, that's a Falcon. That baby is 12 feet wide, 16 feet long. Obviously, we did something bad because security is here, and we're being arrested or something like that. In City, at the Madison Square Park, which is right by the Flatiron Building, we're building the Statue of Liberty there. Same 4 times build. This bottom area here is all out of Duplo. Those are really big 4 times. And we had to use the cherry pickers to get up there. That's Eric Varsegi, and there's our coworker Earl right over there. And and at that same thing, they had if you made a donation, you got to build a flower and put the flowers in this field, and this was in the park. Isn't that just beautiful? Those are all Lego built flowers. They made a whole field of flowers. It was great. Here it is. This is my son Chase, grandson Chase again. And so the Statue of Liberty actually had lit up. So the flame lit up, and you can see it there. We're gluing a piece on right there. And here it is at night. So that's 20 feet tall to the top of the flame there. And who knows what that building is in the background? Yes. Empire State Building. Very good. Very good. And here's a giant apple. We built that at Rock Center, still in New York City. You know where they have the ice skating and the Christmas tree during wintertime? That's a Rock Center. And, whoops, that's me. Hold on. There we are. This is, I gave away a joke already. There I am right there. There's Pete Donner. Also, he's a designer right there. It's my son Chris and Eric Varsegi. And yes, and here they did a model of me right here. Huh? That's just a happy picture. That's just a happy picture. Now, when I've done this a long time, and kids build the sets. It's fine. You build the sets, and it's great. And there's all different kinds of great sets to build. But one of the things that parents have asked me before is, how can I improve the building skill of my child? The thing that we do that we suggest is interlocking, how to make something stronger. And so this is a good example here. See, this seam right in between these 2 bricks is covered by this green one. You cover the seam. The green one here and the yellow one here is covered by this yellow one right here. You go up higher, this yellow one covers the red one and the yellow one. The blue one covers the seam right here over the green one and the yellow one, and this red one at the top covers this seam right here. They call that interlocking. Interlocking. It's very important. And it's so important that I've got a little demonstration that I'm going to show you how well this works here. So what I'm going to do is, this is called the wrecking ball over here. This right here, it's actually a softball. But this house right here, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see how the seams go right up? It's just stacked. This is not interlocked very well. The seams go up to the top. And so if this didn't have the base on it, this would probably fall apart in my hand. So when you build a model at home out of your own imagination, your own stuff, you want to make sure it's interlocked so it's strong. You don't want to pick up something and you go to show your parents or your friend and it falls apart. So we're going to test this. Do you want me to test it? Yeah. Okay. We're going to put it in front of the wrecking ball. Now, moms and dads, if you have a phone with slow motion on it, this might be a fun one, okay? to put that on. And I'm going to bring it up just about to the beginning of the red here. What we're going to do is we're going to count to 3, and then we're all going to yell Lego. But I need everybody's help on it, okay? We're all going to count to 3, and then we're all going to yell Lego, and we'll see what happens with this one here. Is everybody ready? I said, is everybody ready? Yeah. Count with me now. 1, 2, 3, Lego! It took us so long to figure out kids love records. And so that didn't fare too well here. Now, this one I have back here, can you see the difference? Same size, 1 stud thick, same height, same size doorway and everything. Yes, what is it? Their colors are mixed around, that's right. So one starts up. So instead of building like this, walls overlap. We call that interlocking, okay? None of this is glued, as you can tell. I just broke it right there. Shall we try to smash this one? I didn't hear you. Shall we try to smash this one? Okay. We're going to go up to about the same height to make it a fair test. I hope this works. Here we go. Count with me now. 1, 2, 3. Lego! So is interlocking sure? Yes. Thank you, Mike and Michelle and Jim. Yes, thank you very much for clapping there. Very good. So now, you want to do one more? This one is 2 studs thick. So instead of just 1 stud thick, it's 2 studs thick, same size, interlocked. So you see, the walls are interlocked. Very good there. I put a roof. This kind of looks like an old-time schoolhouse, doesn't it? A little like an old-time schoolhouse. Wait, we don't want to wreck the schoolhouse. Then there's no school on Monday. Are we doing it? Ah, okay. Parents are saying, what is he doing? What is he doing? Here we go. Now, I tell you what, if you get really loud, I'll bring it as high up as it will go, okay? Let's hear you scream. Come on now. Okay, here we go. Count with me now. 1, 2, 3. Lego! School on Monday. Oh. Got here. We're back to our. Oh wait, no. I have. Shall I give one of these away? Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is a trivia contest, okay? Don't bother putting your hand up yet. I'll explain the rules, okay? You have to stay in your seats. The first one, we're going to do ages 5 to 12, boys and girls, ages 5 to 12, okay? This says 8 to 12, but we're going a little lower, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the question. If you think you know the answer to the question, you raise your hand. Don't yell it out. Just raise it. And let's say, what's your name right here in the front? Timothy. I see his hand first. I'll call on him. If he has the right answer, he gets a set. Some tape on my ear. Everybody say hi to Chad. Hi, Chad. I was moving around too much. He's in the line. Wop right here. Come on, look at this. Is this going to be fun taking off, Chad? Just wondering.
I don't know. I won't be here.
Okay, thank you, Chad. Everybody, thank you, Chad. Woohoo! Yeah, voice was coming and going. So So you have to be the right age, and you have to know the right answer, okay? And let's say Timothy's the first one. I call him. He doesn't get it right. I'm either going to go this way or that way, and I'm going to keep on going until I get the right answer. I give this away, okay? Becky, can you come up here for a second, Beck? This is my daughter. Everybody say hi to Becky. Stay right down there, Beck. Just come right over in front of me right here. She's young and has good ears, okay? She's young and has good ears. And so if she hears it, she'll let me know. And Becky, I think you know the first one is going to be. I want to know the name of the first superhero made into a Lego minifigure. The name of the first superhero. I saw this hand up right over, Beck. Yell it out. Superman is, no, that's not correct. Right next to him, right there. Batman. No, not Batman. Yeah. Whatever. I cannot provide the answer, no. It is not clutch power? No. Right over here. Green Lantern, no, right back here. Real loud. The Hulk, no. Right over here. Yes. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is correct. Spider-Man right over there, Beck. Give that to the lucky guy right. What's his name, Beck? His name? Jeffrey. Let's give Jeffrey a nice round of applause. Very good. Okay, I got another one. I got another one right here. Do you want a hard one or an easy one? Easy. Easy. Okay, I'll give you a hard one then. I'll give you a hard one then. I want to know. Oh, I got to tell you, Beck. Come on, run up here. Because she doesn't know the answer to this one. I'm thinking of a. Oh, we're going to go. We did 5 to, what do we do, 12? We'll go 5 to 18 this time. 5 to 18 boys and girls. I want the name of the Star Wars character I'm thinking of right now. Right over here. I saw your hand first. Yes. Yes. Say it loud. Yogurt. No, but I like a soft serve once in a while. No, not Yoda. Right here. Han Solo. Nolo. Coming over. Yes. Luke, I'm your father. No, right here. Darth Vader is incorrect. Right over here. Darth Maul. No, no. Young lady right here. I said, right here. Ray. No, not Ray. Right here. Chewbacca. He's got fleas. Right here. Yeah. Batman. We're stuff here now. This is not good. Not good. Right over here. Who? Finn. No, not Finn. Right here. Yes. Princess Leia is correct. Very good. Very good. Come on. Kearney. Let's give it up for Kearney. Okay. Okay, I'm on to the hand mic now. I think I got one last one. Let's give away one last one. Ready, Beck? I know. Let me think, Chase. You know all my answers. My grandson. No, you cannot win a set. Okay, I want to know. What did I, 5 to 12, 5 to 18? We're going 5 to 99, okay? 5 to 99. Jim looks happy. 5 to 99, boys and girls, okay? 5 to 99. What's the answer? What's the answer? I haven't asked the question. Hello? Okay, 5 to 99, boys and girls. I want to know the name of the state where Lego made its first brand retail store. The state is part of this country right here. Yes? What? Denmark. No, that's a country. State right here. Green shirt. Connecticut. The nutmeg state. No, not Connecticut. Right here. New York, the Big Apple. No. Right back here. Massachusetts. I've been there before. No, not Massachusetts. Right here. Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. You betcha. The Mall of America in Minnesota. And what's your name? Alex. Let's give Alex a nice round of applause. Very good. Isn't that cool? Very good. So we got 3 happy people. Let's see. Oh, that was a trivia. Now let's see what else we got here. Oh, the bridge build. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. For this one, I've got some instructions. So, Michelle, if Michelle is in there, we're going to start getting some groups up here. And do we have any that are? No? Okay, I'll deal with the groups. I got our stage hands up here. My daughter Becky and her wife Lisa right over here. And they're going to set up, let's get 2 on this side, 3 over here. And now this, everybody can't do it. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get some teams of 6 up here. So I need a team captain from over here, right here, young man. That's right. Come on up right over here. Come on up. Yep. Yes. Right over here. Yes. Right over here. Yep. Come on right up on the stage, right over there. Go ahead. Get up there. Come on, Chase. Get up there. A little nepotism. My grandson's getting up there. Did you want to do it? Yeah, go ahead. Right up there. You're on this team right over here. Right over here. Nope, you're right over here. Everybody, come on back. Come on back. Right over here, right on that first one. She's going to dump the Lego out there for you. You're all on that. What do I got? 2, 4, 6. Okay. Next, 1 right here. Come on right up here. 2 right over here. Come on, right at the stairs, right over there. Come on, right up. You 2 right next to each other. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, right up. Keep on going, Michelle. On the same side, we got another guy right here. There we go. 2 of them, good. Right over here. You're going to be on this table right over the next group. Next group coming up right over here. Yep, come on up. Come on up. Yes, right in back in, Michelle. There's 2 there. They can come up right on this one right here. Right over there. Now we're going to the center row here. The center row, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on up. Come on up. And right back over next to Lisa, right over here. You're going next to Lisa, right? No, not you. You're still up here with these guys. That last group right up there. Right over here. This is going to be your board right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on up. Come on up. And you're going to be down here. Becky, right down the end, right over there. Wave your hand so they see you coming right over here. Right over at this last board right down here. And 1 more group right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on up. Go to these stairs right here. There you go. There you go, right there. Right over here. This spot right over here. No, you're still there. Didn't we? Did we lose some from the last one? Did anybody? Oh, they moved. Come on, you're right over here. You're right over here. Oh, yeah, Ooga Chucka. That's right. You're right there. Okay, I need a couple more. Right here and right here. Right over here. Come on up. Come on up. You're on this one right here. Right over here. Come on. You're one of you right here and the other one right on the end one, right over there. Okay. Now, everybody here and everybody in the audience, you're going to want to look up here. This is how I want you to build it. Okay, you got a board in front of you. It says, cover me from end to end. You're looking right up here. Looking right up here. There you go. Cover me from end to end. And so what you're going to do is you're going to line them all up just like that. Now, we were building a bridge. We're not building a tower. It's not how high. It's long and strong, okay? You got to cover the expanse of this right here. And then that's a second layer on there. And what I did is I went in 1 stud. And so it's automatically going to cover the seams. And so that means we're going to interlock it, okay? And you can see it from the side. You see how that seam is covered? See how they're covered? That's what you want to do. Next layer, second layer is just 3 Duplos apart, three across, okay? You go up 1 more, and you finish that one, go right across so the whole thing's covered. And then the third layer, same thing, but it's 4 across now. So first one's 4, second one's 3, third one's 4, and that's what it looks like right there. Can you see it? Covering those seams there. Seams are all being covered. What's that? Like a sandwich. I like the way you think. Very nice, a sandwich. I like that. It does look like a sandwich. But here's the deal. The rules are you're going to work as a team. You can't bring up the board. The board stays here. And there are no supports. So your bridge is going to have to hold its own weight. So you want to pick it up periodically and make sure that it can hold its own weight, okay? And then there's no putting it on its side. It's gonna be studs up when it gets up there. You need to have fun. That's most important, but you only have 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, I'm serious. So you only have 5 minutes. I didn't say go. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3, go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. So they're starting to build here. Beck, can we get that other board and stuff up here? Right back here, Beck. This one here. There we go. And the 2 towers will come up there too. Remember, get them all laid out. Don't start the second layer till you get the first layer all laid out, okay? And that's exactly right. I like what you're thinking right there. You got it good. Good. Make sure they're all laid out. Cover that whole board first before you start covering and putting the second layer on there. Work together as a team. Take those apart so they can put them on there. You got enough brick down there? Push some in there. I'll get you some brick. I got big feet. Come on. Here, the train is coming. Here you go. While they're building, that looks good. So while they're building, I'm from Massachusetts, just up the road in South Hadley. Born and raised. I lived in a brick house, believe it or not. I don't know how appropriate that is. So my father built the house that my wife and we raised our kids in that house. So when I was an actor out in Hollywood, that show got canceled after my show aired. And so I actually canceled the whole series by being on television. I had a recurring role that never recurred. And so we ended up moving back to Massachusetts, and there was no acting work here. I think at Stage West was, they were casting out of New York at the time, and so that's where the clowning came into being. And I moved into the house that my father had built with his brother, brick house, and we raised our 4 children there. And there's nothing like the Valley. I've lived in a lot of other parts of the world, and the Valley is awesome. That looks great, but that isn't going on there. You could put that as a decoration on the top. Want you to know my grandson. You got to lay them out on the board. Come on, connect them. Lift it up every once in a while to make sure that it's strong, because you're going to have to carry it over to me. You're also going to want to give this bridge a name. Come up with a name for the bridge. So you don't want it to end. You see, you don't want it to end right where the other ones are ending. So you want to stagger them. So like that. You see, put a 4 in there. Get that bottom layer on there. Looking good. Keep on going this way now. Got to go the whole length of the board. Some of these are going to make it up here, and some are not. But even the ones that do make it up here, none are going to make it out alive, okay? This is looking good here. I like this. Very good. Keep on going. Get some more brick in there. Come on. You're down to 3 minutes. You lost 2 minutes already. Get some more brick over there. There we go. When I first, I was working at Springfield Floor Supply 25 years ago, which is in the north end of Springfield here. And a buddy of mine told me about a job in the model shop at Lego. and he said that it's a bunch of nutty, creative people. I have a background in art and sculpting, and so he knew that, and he said, why don't you go down and apply for that job? Now, that was a minimum wage job that was at Lego, and I was making about twice that at the floor supply place, and with 4 kids, that was a little tough to convince my wife that this is a good career move. And I went down there. They actually had me. I had 3 hours of interviews for a minimum wage job. I had to come down twice. The second time, they had me build a trophy. With no instructions. I had a prototype, and I had to build it exactly the same as the trophy that was there. You remember the trophies, right? Do you remember? No, he's shaking his head no. And so I had to build it, and they had a stopwatch. They gave me 1 hour to build it. They came back in about 20 minutes, and I was 3/4 of the way up it, and I got the job. These guys are doing great. Look at that. I don't want to tell you guys, but you're on camera, too. You're down to 1.5 minutes. Add some on there. Add some on. Oh, put it back down again. Add some more on there. Add some more on there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Looks very nice. A battleship. Very nice. Add it on there. Lift it up once in a while. Make sure it's good, okay? Let's see. Looking good. Keep it going. You've got 4 layers. That's good. You have less than 1 minute. Less than 1 minute. Time flies. I like you got a serious bridge going there. Make sure you get the whole length. You gotta go down this way farther, okay? I'm gonna get everybody to count with me. We're gonna count down from 10. And when we get down to 0, I want everybody's hands off of the model, okay? Count with me now, everybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the model. Hands off the model and back up. Back up. Back up from your model. This way. This way. This way. Back up towards the, not towards the audience, the opposite. And have a seat on the stage. Have a seat on the stage. Have a seat right on the stage. Have a seat right on the stage. Very good. Very good. Have a seat. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Very nice. Have a seat, guys. Have a seat right on the stage. Here we go. Let me see what we got here. Okay, I'm going to bring these up. I'm going to have, let's see. That looks very nice. I see some really nice ones. I'm going to go with this group right here. Do you have a name for your bridge? Yeah. What? The bridge. Yes. Okay, work together as a team. You're going to pick it up and slowly walk it over towards me. Not the board. The board stays there. Yeah, and everybody wants to bring the board. Watch it slowly. Don't step. Be careful where you're walking. Be careful where you're walking. Right over to me, right over here. Is this your team here? Yeah. Oh, you're the director, construction foreman? Huh? Come on right over here, right in the front where your foreman is, right over here. Come right over towards the front. Right over towards, or come right here. Okay, don't push it down. I got it. Okay, everybody, back to where you were. Back to where you were. Isn't that nice? We'll see in a second. One hand off. Yes! Very good. Team 1. Very good. Okay, now. Oh, I have it out here? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. 2 pounds. Push back a little bit there. Push back a little bit. £2. The leader is right over there, yes. You don't think you can handle 4 pounds? Hey, say it with me. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 pounds. We're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. we're bringing out some of the bigger ones now. This would be 5 pounds. 5 pounds! Let's give him a nice round of applause. 5 pounds. Very good. You can return to your seats right over this way. Return to your seats. That was excellent. 5 pounds. 5 pounds. And the shovels. Shovels. Time for shovels right over here. Okay, now let me look and see which one group is going to be next. Let me see. Let me see. Looking down here. Okay, right over here. Do you have a name of yours? The Titanic Bridge. This, sometimes you got to call it like it is. Okay, slow, not the board, just the bridge itself. Slowly. Oh, that thing is pretty good. Slowly, bring it right up. The Titanic Bridge, everybody. The Titanic Bridge. This is good teamwork here. I'm liking this. Oh, it's there was a few passengers. They were down near the bottom of the ship. They're, I guess. Let me see. Put that right down right there. Okay, everybody, step back over to your spot there. Let's see how seaworthy the Titanic is right here. Oh yeah, let's give them a nice round of applause. Very good, the Titanic. Okay, now what was the record? Team number 1 was 5 pounds. So we're not starting with the 2-pounder. Why? We're going right for 5 pounds right here. Did you want me to drop it? No. Yeah, the other teams, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 5 pounds! We're tied. Now we're going for 10. Say it with me now. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 pounds! This will be 15. 15 pounds! It's got a little, like one of those horses that sway backwards, got a little sag going there. Okay, say it with me now. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 20 pounds! This will be 25. 20 pounds. Let's give up a nice job there. Very good. 20 pounds. That was awesome. And you can return to your seats. Go ahead. That last group can return to their seats. Right down in the audience. There you go. Let me take a look at these other bridges. Let me take a look. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. We got the shovelers right over here. Are you Elsa? Is Elsa? Huh? Huh? Okay, let's see. Let's see which one and which one will be next. Right over here. Right over here. What's the name of your bridge, guys? The Mess? The Mess. Okay. Come on right over here. Be careful. Watch out for the bricks here. That's good right there. Good, 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 good. Let's give it up for the Mess. The Mess. And look at that. It's holding its own weight. Very good. Can I get you just to push back a little bit there and push back a little bit over on this side? Push back. Okay. You're going to have to come right over here. There you go. What was the last one? It crashed on 25, right? So 20 was... So let's start with 10 pounds. Can we hear it? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. pounds. Oh, it's a little saggy already, though, isn't it? It's a little saggy. Push back a little bit. Push back a little bit. There we go. Now, here, say it with me now. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Very good. Woo-hoo! Very good. It seems like that 20 is going to be hard to break. It's going to be hard to break. Let me take a look here now. Oh, that's pretty good. And then there were 2. You guys ready? Okay. Work together, work together. Watch out there. There you go. I'll fix that. I'll fix it. That's good. That's good. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Very good. What's the name of this bridge? The Winning Bridge. That is an optimistic name. The Winning Bridge. All right. The Winning Bridge. We'll see if Nostradamus team over here are spot on or not. Here we go. The Winning Bridge. Here we go. 10 pounds. £10. Oh, I have another 10-pounder. This will tie the record. Can we hear it? 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 20 pounds. Oh, guys, stay back, okay? No, not over this way. Stay back. I think we should go 5 here. 25 pounds. $25! Look at that gap in there. Oh, my goodness. Back up a little bit. Do me a favor. Back up. There you go. There you go. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. 30, 30, 30, 30. 25, 25. Very good, very good. Let's give him a nice round of applause. The Winning Bridge. Could be the winner. Okay, hold on, just don't bring it yet. Don't bring it yet. I haven't called for you yet. Don't bring it yet. Hold on. Hold on. Need a little house cleaning here. And right in front there, Beck, please. There we go. Be careful, be careful. Do we have a name for this bridge? What's the name of the bridge?
This is
the iceberg, berg.
It's actually an echo. It's supposed to be an echo.
It's supposed to be okay, have a seat right over there. Echo, right over there. You guys have a seat back in the audience right over here. We're going to see if your 25 is going to hold up or not. Back up a little bit, back up. Oh, we just doing needs 5. We'll put that on display. Here, give that to me. We're going to put this one on display. Whoop. Let's give him a nice round of applause. This is beautiful here. This is beautiful. There you go. And you guys can have a seat. Have a seat out back out in the audience. Okay, we're going the Echo Bridge, right? £10. It did nothing. 10 pounds. Here we go. No, don't get closer. Push back, push back. Say it with me now. 20, 20, 20, 20. Oh, 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 oh. Say it with me now. 30, 30, 30, 30. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 pounds. This will be 50 pounds right here. 50, 50, 50. 50 pounds. You're doing a nice job. We don't want this to go on until tomorrow, so. It is a beautiful masterpiece. And yes, it's going to be destroyed. But everybody back up, please. Back up, back up, back up. But who knows? Can it handle 75? Let's give him a nice round of applause. Back to your seats now, back to your seats. Thank you very much. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. They did an awesome job there. Very good. And so now we're going to do a little Q&A, and then I got one more little video, and we're going to be good. If you have a question for me, there's a mic right here, and there's a mic right over there. Say your name and your question, okay? If anybody has any questions, you got to come up. Just come up to this mic right up here. We won't do a lot. We'll do a number of them, though. Yes, nobody, once they saw the mic, they're afraid of that mic?
I have a question.
Oh, good.
When you build these giant buildings of your stuff, and do you build it first and then, a partial way, and then add the solvent? You use solvent, like you said, that welds it?
And what's your name?
Jim.
Jim. So the way this is done on these permanent structures,
Yes.
we glue the first piece. Goes right on, right at the bottom. We glue each and every one as they go up. And so it starts at the bottom and grows like this. Now the building event ones, those are not glued. They may have a glued section if something's sticking out, like the light, the torch on the top of the Statue of Liberty. That was glued because that had to stand some wind and up there, and there was nothing really supports that. So that was glued. So for the most part, the rule is if it's being seen by the public and can be touched, we call that pickable, it's being glued, okay? And start at the bottom, work your way up. If it's a public model where it's going to, those ones like the flag and the pirate and everything, and the apple, they were torn down like that same night after it's finished built. Yeah? So it's about the building on that one. Great question. Thank you. Yes?
Hey,
What's your name?
my name is Joseph. And,
Hey, Joseph.
I want to ask, what is the very first Lego creation you ever made?
The very first Lego creation I ever made. I know that answer. My boss, Arlene, she was a female master builder. Currently, there are no female master builders, so think about it as a career path. And she wanted me to build a tool caddy. So even before they let me build any models and even before any glue, I got to build a tool caddy. And that caddy is then, I made a frame. It had all my 4 children on the back of it, so it was a picture frame and a tool caddy. I still have it at my house today. Excellent question. Yes. Oh, I'm going to go over this side. Yes, I forgot. Going, yes. You're next. What's your name?
Tierney.
And what's your question?
Are there any girl master builders?
Girl master builders. Currently, no, but I just said I was trained by Arlene, and she was a female master builder. So it's like we can train. I learned from Arlene, who learned from Karsten, who was from Denmark. That's the home of Lego. So you have to be, it goes a model gluer trainee, model gluer, model builder. Now they have another position called lead model builder. And then the last one is Mike smiling, or Jeffrey smiling rather, is master model builder. Yeah, thank you very much. Excellent question. Right over here.
Have you? Oh, my name is Hope.
Hi, Hope.
Have you ever been to Denmark?
Have I ever been to the motherland? No. Believe it or not, I have never. 24 years. I know the owner of Lego. I trained 2 of his 3 children on how to build with Lego, but I have never been there. I've been Australia, Malaysia, all over the world. I've never been. My daughter, who was there for works at Lego, she was there for probably a year, and she had been 3 times. So the reason is they have model builders over there, and they have designers over there. So there was no real need for me to go over there. They have to have, not just because wouldn't it be nice for Dan to go there? I wish that was the case, but no. Yes.
Here's my question.
Okay, what's your name first?
William.
Okay,
So, here's my question.
nice and loud.
What was your first supervillain figure you ever made?
The first supervillain figure I ever made. Supervillain. I think that would probably have to be Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. He is, took me about 200 hours, and he's about this tall. And then Mark Rowe, another model builder at the time, did it in 175 hours. Yes, right over here.
My name is Sean.
Hi, John. What's your question? Is it Sean or John?
Sean.
Sean, what's your question?
How do you become a master builder?
How do you become? You give me $50. I'll put it right in this pocket right here, and then I'll give you the master builder blessing. So you have to start. There's nobody who starts as a master builder. There is no University of Lego. So you have to actually start through the ranks through model gluer, model train, and not everybody gets to be a master builder. Some people don't want to be a master builder. It's not a spot where everybody goes. I was lucky because there was a need for people to train the other, and I think they made me a master model builder because I've made so many stinking mistakes that I'm patient with others when they make their mistakes. Excellent question, right here. What's your name?
Amelia,
Amelia, what's your question?
are you paid a lot?
Am I paid a lot? Currently, no. But when I was working for the Lego company, let me just give you a hint. I bought a Porsche. Yeah. I haven't built it yet, but I bought a Porsche. Right over here, yes?
My name's Matthias, and I like how the stuff that you build, but how long did it take you to build them?
How long did it take to build? So, like Darth Maul up there, that took about 25 hours. So that if you build an 8-foot one, it takes about the same. So that's why I'm able to do it in a weekend, about 25 hours. A life-size figure like myself, around 200 hours. It depends. We did a character down at the downtown Disney, right by there's a Lego store right next to the Disney store, and he had plaid Bermuda shorts on. We were ready to kill the designer because plaid colors, we were changing our colors all the time, and it was plates, and it was crazy. So that's a very good question. So a life-size figure between 150 and 200 hours. Right back over here. We're going to do 3 more from each side, okay? So I'm not going to be able to get to everybody. 3 more from each side. Yes, right here. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Tom.
Tom?
How tall are your like big figures usually?
How tall? They're usually life-size, so they're around 6 feet tall. They're usually around 6 feet tall. The tallest building event I did was Statue of Liberty. That was 20 feet tall. I believe there was one that they did for that was a computer that was Duplo that was 25 feet tall, if my memory is correct. So, but I did not, that was a building event. I built sections of it, but I did not do the building event on that one. That's a good question. Right over here.
I'm
Yes.
Jack, and about how many normal like sets that come in boxes? How many have you built?
How many have I built? Well, in the shop, they call those build-ups. So when you build a set, that was like we'd have Ron send them out to Minnesota, where that's a Target headquarters. So you see the flyers that used to come in some Sunday papers, and you'll see a Lego set, and it would be on sale. And so we call that a build-up. So we actually build them from the instructions. My son, when I first started at Lego, he was about 10 years old. He was faster than me. I am the slowest working from directions. You give me a model, let me get out of the way, and I can build. But generally, we do a fair amount of those, and up until probably the last few years, they were made in the Czech Republic, and then they would ship them to us. But we still do build-ups once in a while. We still do it, and it's actually a treat to do a build-up. At least it was to me to be able to do a build-up, because you're building from the instructions. It's like cool, old, new features. That's probably why it took me so long. I'm like, look, it does this. Thank you. Good question. Right over here.
My name is James, and what was your favorite creation that you've made?
Oh, man. Jamie asked, they're like children. You can't have a favorite. But if I did, the Yoda that you saw up there, I probably built him 25, 50 times. I'm not kidding. I built him 8 feet tall that many times. And I enjoyed it every time. I don't know what it is. He's just a happy guy, Yoda. He's just cool. I really liked it. How many am I down to? One more from each side? Two more. Okay, yes.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth.
Hi,
my
Elizabeth.
question is, how many countries have you been to?
How many countries have I been to? A bunch. I've never been to Europe, although I have been asked if I'd be interested to go to do a Lego event in England. But I've never been to Europe, but I've been to China a couple times, Australia a number of times, Malaysia, South America, Mexico, obviously the United States, and Canada. And I've been to those countries a number of times. So it's a really, really good question. I don't know how much that adds up to, but my wife is never sad when I leave, so. Yes.
My name is Katie.
Hi, Katie.
And why exactly did you want to become a master builder?
Why do people want to become a master builder?
Yeah.
Because it's the coolest job ever. So there are a lot of different jobs at Lego. I don't want to just dismiss it. There's a lot of jobs. Like my daughter, she works in marketing, and she really likes her job. But I started 24 years ago at Lego, and when I first got, I had a lot of different jobs. I was just not an actor or clown. I used to wash cars. I worked in factories. I did a lot of different things. And with those colorful bricks and being able to create something with your hands and see it grow every day you go in there to build on it, I think that's special. And the only thing that makes it more special is talking about it with kids who look up at you like, isn't that awesome? Yes, so I think it's a great job. Yes, right over here.
My name is Matthew, and since you build a lot of Legos, have you ever tried a game called Minecraft?
Minecraft. Well, there is Lego Minecraft.
I know that.
Right? And so computers and I, not so good relationship here. So I generally, I play Angry Birds on my phone, and my wife can say I'm an addict, okay? I'm not a real video game guy, okay? And I know you can build, in Minecraft, lends itself really nice to Lego. You know what I mean? And a lot of people will say, they'll mention these other games, how come those aren't made out of Lego? But Minecraft worked out really well, and it did really well as a product line. But I'm not a gamer. I'm not a gamer. I think I'm too old. I'm 62. I'm 62. So my generation, it was more tactile. I wanted to build with my hands as opposed to on the computer. So let's give all the questionnaires a nice round of applause. I got one last one? Or do I got one more over here? One more and one more. Never mind, take back that applause. And yes, I love your ears. And what's your name?
Ariana,
Yes, and what's your question?
have you ever built a creation and did it ever fall down?
Did I ever make a creation and did it fall down? Did my coworker send you up here? Yes. Yes, so I was working, this was years ago, down in Enfield. We were making a Ninja, life-size Ninja. And we were working from a prototype. This was before we had the computers. And so on a turntable, which is a big like Lazy Susan, we had the one we were copying. So it was unglued prototype of a Ninja. And we were building, and it was like about 10 or 11 o'clock at night because it had to be finished the next morning because it had to ship. And so we were up almost to the shoulders. And I was bending down to get another brick, and I look out of the corner of my eye. The prototype is coming off of the turntable. The whole, a 6-foot, all made out of unglued Lego was coming off. And my co-worker, Paul Wolfart at the time, tackled it. That's the only way I can describe it, because he didn't really keep it from falling. He went down with it. And there were just Lego everywhere. The only thing, his head bounced and skidded off a little ways. And we were able, actually, the head didn't get damaged. We just had to figure out the shoulders because we had already had the head built. But the head was the only thing that made it. And so, yes, I've had him crash on me before. That's why we glue them for out in the public. Yeah. Excellent question. I said I got one more here. Yes, young lady.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Amaya.
Hi, Maya.
I'm doing this for my friend who's sitting all the way over there.
Oh, a question for your friend?
Yes.
Is your friend too shy?
No, she just wanted me to ask it for you.
Okay.
She was wondering what your favorite one to build was.
My favorite one to build, a set or a model?
Anyone.
A glued one, a creation? Like I had said Yoda before, I got another one. And I'm going to answer this question right now, but I got it. I'm going to do it at the end. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your questions. I got one last thing. I said I was going to tie it in together. You did an awesome job. I want to thank my daughter Becky and her wife Lisa for cleaning up here. I want to thank Michelle, all the people from the Symphony Hall here, from Springfield public speakers. They did. It was an honor to be asked here, because I looked, when they asked me, I'm like, I never heard of it before. So I went online, and Forbes, from Forbes magazine, was speaking there the month that I was checking. So how I got here is just amazing. But I thank you all very much, from Chad and Ken, everybody who's helped me out here, just terrific. Thank you very much, everyone.
Big round of applause for Dan. That was awesome. So I mentioned earlier tonight, Springfield Public Forum, all of our events are free and open to the public, so we're always looking for new members. So if folks here tonight loved what they saw, we try to do a family-friendly event every year. You can go to springfieldpublicforum.org and sign up for a membership, whatever level you're comfortable with. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you.